I knew it was fake. I knew it. I knew it.
I want to kill niggas. I don't want to play basketball no more.
Can I take a picture with you?
Hell no.
Oh my God.
Man, I cannot believe I'm coming with this goddamn video, man. Look, it says Ja Morant is in trouble again for flashing a gun. Nigga, look. This is what I'm gonna say. Look, I'm not even. Look. I'm gonna start the video off not even talking to Ja Morant. I'm gonna come straight from the NBA. Look. I've been practicing. I've been in the gym. If this nigga don't want 300 million, nigga, I do. Nigga, hey, I would take it. Clear. Hey, I don't give a fuck about no guns. Hey, 300 million. All I gotta do is stay out the streets, nigga. Nigga, sign me up. Nigga, sign me up. And all I gotta do is play basketball. Sign me up. I take it every day. I take it. This nigga is throwing away $300 million to look like a street nigga. What the? Nigga, you. This is the definition of hustling backwards, nigga. I ain't never seen a nigga fumble this hard. Like, look. I didn't see a lot of niggas crash out, but never to this is 300 million, bro. $300 million. Like, I want y'all to wrap y'all head around how much money that nigga you can't, cause you never seen that much. You can't do it. I can't do it. Like $300 million. And I'm on the ground to get 1 mil. This nigga got 300. Oh my god. Yo, NBA, sign me up. Look, I would take his position. I know how to shoot. I can't dunk. I ain't gonna lie about it. I can't dunk like how he can. But look, you can depend on me. I won't crash out. That's all I'm saying. But look, man, this is how you throw your whole career away, man. Look, in a split second, like you just, nigga, you can have it. Man, let's go ahead and get to
times in a player's career that reach a defining moment, a moment that can make or break a player's career, and whether they can course correct when things are spiraling out of control. And look, it's hard being in a spotlight, being in a high-pressure profession where all eyes are on you, and every decision you make and action that comes from that, whether on or off the court, has massive implications and consequences. And for Ja Morant, his career is at an inflection point, a career on the line that is not being taken seriously and very well could backfire on him in the worst way possible after yet again showing up on Instagram Live appearing to display a gun, this just after a couple months doing the same thing at a nightclub in Denver, which led to a short suspension and a brief stint in a counseling facility. And while I think we hope that Ja gets his act together and things turn around, because it would be a shame to see his talent wasted on poor decisions off the court, the fact that this has happened a second time leads most to believe this is a much bigger issue than what we thought and calls into question.
There's no issue. What issue are we talking about? He simply don't care about the bag. And I do. I will gladly take that bag. Look, 300 million, nigga, sign me up. Hey, if you want to switch positions, my nigga, have it. Look, you can have this life. Look, let me have yours, nigga, please. Like, what the talking about issue? Man, I wish niggas are saying, he basically just said having 300 million is an issue. Well, shit, I want to have them problems, goddamn. Like, what?
His future. If you're new to the channel and you like this type of content, then be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a video, and in return, I'll be providing more NBA content like this. Now, I put a video out right after Morant stepped away from the game and checked himself into a counseling program following the video of him flashing a gun in Denver back in March, and talking about how this was a good thing. This was him showing signs of maturity to actually step away from the game, even despite the fact that his team really needed him at a critical time in closing out the season, how he was prioritizing getting the help he needed, which he himself even acknowledged that he needed to find better ways to cope and deal with the stresses and emotional challenges that he had been going through. And I thought this was great, because at the end of the day, we can criticize NBA players all we want, saying, what do you have to worry and stress about? What could you possibly be dealing with that's difficult in your life when you're making millions of dollars to play a sport for a living?
Don't say no bullshit.
But no one knows what one is going through in their life.
What is Ja Morant going through? What is Ja Morant going through? Like, he has 300 million. Let's put the 300 million aside. He's in the NBA. There's no reason for him to be having a gun. Look. I would look like if John Morant need a gun, everybody in the NBA need a gun. LeBron need a gun. James Harden, Curry, like come on. Stop it, bro. Stop. Man, talk about some guy. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
And if they take the time to acknowledge they have a problem and seek out help, that's big of them, in my view, and a sign of maturity.
John Morant don't got no
However,
problem. He just don't care.
At the time I uploaded the video, we didn't know how long Ja was going to be away from the game in the counseling program. We didn't know if he was going to be missing the rest of that season, be out for a month, a few weeks. We didn't know, as Ja and the team were very vague in terms of what his next steps were. Well, little did we know at that time that Morant didn't seem to take his actions very seriously, was in counseling for a couple of days, and returned back to the Grizzlies lineup after being away for 8 games. Slap on the wrist, handed down by the league, who were being lenient and giving Ja the benefit of the doubt that, hey, he's young, he's still learning, still navigating his NBA career. People make mistakes, and you hope that he learns from it. Well, the problem is Morant didn't take anything that happened back in March seriously, as evident from his recent display of a gun.
Nigga, that happened in March? Nigga, it's just May. Oh my, like...
With his friend Devontae Pack, who was live on Instagram when Ja put it up. Pack quickly tried to turn the camera away, but the damage was done, gun was seen, and here we are. The Grizzlies have suspended...
I ain't gonna lie. For those who caught this, like on live, and y'all shared this, is crazy. Like y'all really be hating on niggas. Like me, I would act like I didn't even see it. Y'all niggas took a screenshot. Look, if you got Twitter, I went on Twitter, bro. Look, these niggas took a screenshot and started adding the ESPN and added like Adam Silver. I'm like, y'all still hate, like, bro, it be your own people praying on your downfall. I promise you. Look, it be your own people. Niggas do not want to see you win. Look. Like, they love to see it. People love a come up story, but they also love seeing somebody at the top come down. I'm telling you.
The Grizzlies
you gotta watch how you
suspended
move.
Ja from all activities until further notice while an investigation is done. And you've seen both Woj and Shams reporting that Ja could face a very lengthy suspension to start the NBA season, as Adam Silver is not going to take this lightly after more or less giving him a pass the first time around. And look, I'll be honest, I don't really care what players do in their own free time. It's really none of our business what they do off the court. A lot of players have made mistakes or had scandals of some kind during their careers, even some of the best players in the league. Like, if you want to go carrying around guns just because you can, whatever. I don't necessarily agree with it because, generally speaking, it condones violence, but that's just me. Everyone is different. It's a personal choice. Now, if it's an illegal gun, that's a different story, but legal or not, by state or federal law standards, the NBA has a very strict no-gun policy, and it seems like this is something that Ja Morant fails to understand. Like, it doesn't matter if you think it's okay to have a gun and wave it around for the world to see. It's his own personal right. It's his choice if he wants to do it. Well, no, not if you're being employed by an organization that has a wish to protect and a policy against it. You have to play by their rules, especially when they're paying you millions of dollars to play for their league. Otherwise, you're out. They're under no obligation to keep you employed. And the thing that gets me the most, like I said, Ja wants to carry a gun, that's on him, and he assumes the risk of being an NBA star and doing that. But you have to be smarter than this. You do it.
It don't even make sense though. Like, to be like, there's no. It don't make sense to be having a gun and to be in the NBA. It doesn't correlate. Like, no matter what you try to spin my way, it don't make sense. Like, if he feel like he in danger, you got a bag to pay for security. So it don't make sense no matter what way I look at it. And the only time I see this nigga with a gun is when he's listening to YoungBoy. Like, God, like, what the, like, that's the only time I ever see this nigga with a gun. Like, every time I see this nigga with a gun, he's on Instagram Live, just like, what is you doing?
At once, which already took a big hit on his reputation. This, of course, also coming after the altercation that he and his crew had with the Indiana Pacers traveling staff, in which they shined a laser outside of the vehicle at the staff, which was believed to be a gun, but was never confirmed. But then you flash a gun on Instagram Live at a nightclub, you get suspended, your image takes a hit, and then you do it again. How does that happen? How is Ja not aware of the image he needs to protect for himself for the sake of his career?
He don't give a
The man just signed a max contract extension to the tune of 5 years, $194 million. That goes into effect this upcoming season. Guaranteed money. Guaranteed unless he violates the terms of his contract, which, violating the NBA's gun policy, could be considered a breach of contract. The contract aside though, Ja also has endorsement deals, most notably with Nike and Powerade, which Powerade quickly pulled off an ad featuring Morant after the incident occurred in March, and I wouldn't be surprised if these major brands pull out of their endorsement deals altogether with Ja after this second incident. Very possible by the time you're watching this, that's already been the case. Ja Morant, only 23 years old, has his whole career ahead of him. Incredibly talented, superstar player, one of the biggest faces in the league, and he's willing to throw it all away just to be able to show off his guns. Trying to act hard, trying to be this person he's not.
Hey,
and even if he was that person, because I know some have said, hey, maybe this is just who Ja is. That's what he's like. Man, you already made it in the NBA. You reached the pinnacle of your profession. You're one of the wealthiest athletes out there. You move on and leave that life behind you. Make a new name for yourself. Don't let it all go away when you have so much of your life ahead of you. And look, I don't want this to come off as patronizing or judgmental. I really don't intend for it to come off that way. More so just the fact that I'm honestly shocked that this would happen again for a player who is so gifted and has so much to lose by something so stupid. The other piece that I think a lot of people are overlooking in all this and the consequences of Ja's actions is that regardless of the fact that Ja is a grown man, can do what he wants, who are we to say what he can and can't do? It's also different when you think about the consequences that your actions have on little kids. A lot of kids look up to NBA players and view them as role models, whether for good or bad. And when you have a platform and following as big as Ja does, and kids looking up to him, wanting to be like him, and you're waving a gun around on social media for the world to see, you're sending a message to kids that this is okay. As a father of 2 young kids myself, I take issue with that. Again, whatever professional athletes want to do off the court privately is up to them. But don't go making it publicly known, for your own sake and for the younger population's sake. On top of that, it's a bad look when you just got dominated in the playoffs by the Lakers, when you and your team had been talking trash all season long, saying you were fine in the West, getting embarrassed in Game 6 in a piss-poor effort elimination game, losing by 40 points. And instead, you're out here dancing and celebrating, not being laser focused on the offseason and working to get better as the most fierce competitors would be doing, like a Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan or LeBron James.
He's not him. Like stop comparing. He's not him. Look. If John want to dance with guns on Instagram Live, let's throw him in the hood, man. Look. I'm tired of no. I'm tired of protecting niggas. If he want to do that, let's throw his ass in the hood and let me take his position. Let me be number 12, nigga. Like everybody. No, I'm just playing. I'm just bullshit. Like, all right, real shit. Let me stop playing. Let me stop bullshit. Look, like I see everybody saying like, "Yo, Ja Morant gotta stop hanging around his friends." Bro, this nigga is 23 years old. He has common sense. Let's be honest. It's him. I'm 20 years old, and this nigga's older than me. He's making dumbass moves, and I'm not saying like, oh, if I was in position, I would do. Look, I don't know what I would do. But I do know if I have 300 million to my name, I'm not on Instagram Live with a gun. I'm sorry. Plus, like it just don't make sense what I'm trying to go for. So two, like I don't see what his like what he trying to do. Right, I don't get. And if you watch the video, like they listen to music, that's cool. But this nigga proceeded to the gun is on his lap. The nigga proceeded to grab the gun, do it like this. For what? For what? It don't even make sense. Like, you could look, you would have been so, look, I think Ja Morant just don't give a, cause look, the gun was out of the camera. His ass decided to pick it up and, like, come on now, he's grown. Stop trying to be like his friends, Ja Morant know what he need to be doing. He knew what he had to do to get to the NBA, and he clearly know what to do to get out the NBA. So like we gotta start holding these people accountable for what they do. Stop saying, oh, his friend. No, it's him. Stop trying to give these niggas like a way out. That's why he probably back here again, because everybody came to his defense last time. Hell no. We on his head.
Not settling for anything less than excellence, using that bad series as motivation to come back with a vengeance.
He's not him though.
Ja's not showing that at all. In fact, it's looking like he's trying to sabotage the team with these antics. So here we are. Ja's career is on the line. Now it's a matter of if he can turn things around, because regardless of his talent, teams aren't going to want a player that is going to cause problems for them off the court and is a risk of potential suspensions. It significantly impacts his marketability and viability to play in the NBA. This is tough for the Grizzlies too, because this is their franchise player who they invested in and were building around to compete for a championship. What do they even do now? A max contract that goes into effect next season? Who knows how long he'll be suspended from playing to start the year? And is this behavior going to have a negative impact on the rest of the team, the rest of the roster, who are going to start getting fed up with Ja and all of his antics and not taking the game seriously? I still hope for Ja's sake he gets the help he needs, whatever it is that he's going through, gets addressed and resolved, and we can get back to watching what a fun and exciting player he is. I would love to hear what you guys think though on the matter. Let me know in the comments. As always, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Man, at the end of the day, man, you are old enough to decide what you need to be doing, what you not need to be doing. Ja, you smart as hell, nigga. Just stay about the way, man. Like, look, look. Ain't nobody ever told you stay about the way. You in the way. Get out the way. Stop, bro. You do not have to be on your phone. Like, you do not have to come off cool, nigga. Let your game do the talking. Win something. You ain't won nothing. You would, like, bro. Get out IG Live. Get in the gym. Y'all, this is a prime example of how to fumble a bag. I need y'all to take lessons. Look, go to your notes, write this down, and learn from it. Look, before you repeat, cause look, you gotta learn from history. History repeats itself if you don't learn. Take notes. But look, man, y'all, be yourself. Don't try to portray this image to the world, cause that's what it's coming off as. Like Ja Morant trying to come off like this tough ass nigga. Like, John, nobody's touching you because you're in the NBA 1. 2, this hella security. Like, nobody's coming towards you, bro. You're good. You're solid. But look, love y'all, and I'll see you on this video. We out. Ugh.